Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. We are headed to the office this morning to get a few things done. I'm a little tired this morning, guys. I ain't even gonna hold you. I hope today fly by. I might be coming home. I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm a little tired this morning, though. For real, for real. But nevertheless, it is Monday. Y'all know how I feel about Mondays, honey. Not my favorite, but we're gonna get through it, and we're gonna move on past it, honey. I hope you guys have got your coffee this morning. I hope y'all got y'all tea. Y'all are getting, or you got where you need to be this morning. I'm rolling, as you can see. I got out of the house at a pretty good, decent time. Good morning. I see y'all coming in. I'm just waiting on y'all. We just kind of chopping it up while you guys are coming in. Good morning. Good morning. We got some great topics to talk about. Hey, I see y'all. We have some great topics for you guys this morning. Oh, I got up this morning. I washed my hair this morning, y'all. My braids are still slightly damp a little bit. We're going to let them bad boys air dry. It'll be all right. Ooh. Good morning. I see y'all. Somebody say, hey, Rell, what up? What up, KBR? What up? What's up, everybody? That's ERRRR apostrophe BODY. Everybody, what's up? What's up? Happy Monday, everybody. So hopefully, again, like I said, hopefully y'all got your coffee and your tea, or you getting or got where you need to be this morning. It is Monday. Happy Monday to you all. I just want to climb back in my bed, y'all, for real. I want to climb back in my bed. I'm tired as hell. I kind of went to bed a little late last night. That's my fault. That's my fault, up trying to finish that movie, watching a movie with my husband, child, up late as hell. And I'm tired, knowing my ass had to be up a little after 6 this morning. But we're going to get through it, child. It's Monday. I might be coming home early today. We'll see. We will see, honey. But, hey, I see y'all. I see you. Thank you for my mods being here. Let me see. Let's scroll. Okay, yeah, I see y'all. Let's get started, okay? Celebrity news is always first. I'm sorry, y'all. If I have, like, pauses, I got these rubber bands that my dentist gave me on my braces. And it's weird. I'm still getting used to this shit. And it makes my mouth kind of water. So if I have to pause in between, that's why, okay? I'm about to take these holes off. All right, so let's get started. Condolences. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment, okay? So let's get into it. Condolences to Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, who, of course, passed away, age 74. I said, wow. We're losing a lot of people this year, guys, okay? We're losing a lot of people, all right? Her family, of course, announced that, why this man jumping from me? Her family, of course, announced the news this past Friday. And they're saying just 1 month ago that they revealed that she'd been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, okay? Damn, F cancer. We hate cancer, okay? We lost a lot of people to cancer. But she did pass away, they're saying, from pancreatic cancer. So condolences and prayers to her and her loved ones. I'm sorry, y'all. This shit is irritating the fuck out of me. I'm gonna take them out. Oh, I can't take them. Y'all bear with me. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh. Shit is irritating me. I can't take it. I'll put them back in at work. I can't do it. All right, boom. Can't do it. I'm trying to talk and do my show, baby. No. All right, we put them hoes back in when we get to the desk at work. I can't. Okay, got that out the way. Damn. Oh, I can't take it. I can't take it. I'm trying to get used to these damn rubber bands. I can't take it, Jesus. All right, so congratulations, honey. Congratulations to singer Carl Thomas, you guys. Carl Thomas tied the knot, honey. Carl Thomas tied the knot over the weekend, honey. They did not announce who his wife is. I don't think she's a celebrity, But they did show a video where the two of them came in after their ceremony. They were dancing. They were happy, of course. So shout out to him. I hope everything works well for him. Carl Thomas, y'all know who he is, honey. Said, I wish I never met her at all. I hope he doesn't feel that way later on about his wife. His new wife, rather. And I hope they stay together forever. Okay, that's what I do hope. But shout out to Carl Thomas, honey, for getting married over the weekend. All right. Moving on, honey. Another congratulations is in order for Brittany Griner and her wife, Rell, or Cheryl, however she says her name. They welcomed their baby boy over the weekend, all right? Brittany Griner, honey, she announced that she was sitting up there sounding like Barry White, honey. Speaking on, she says that she's being a new pops. Said she's a new pops now. I'm like, no, you girl. To their new baby. So she's excited. Now, I'm hearing that she does have twins from her previous relationship that she walked away from and left the twins or whatever. So hopefully she sticks around for this baby and does what she needs to do. So that will give her twins a new sibling. All right. So shout out to them. Congratulations to them, because of course all babies are a blessing, regardless to whatever the situation may be. Shout out to them. I do like Brittany Griner. Glad that she is home and that she is free, honey, from being over there in Russia, honey, in that Russian jail. So shout out to her and shout out to her wife for the birth of their baby boy. All right. Yes, yes, and yes. Shout out to her, child. Shout out to her. Okay. All right. So in some I know you lying news. Okay. I know you lying. I'm gonna add that in there today. This is some celebrity crazy news right here that I found out. Larsa Pippen, Scottie Pippen's wife, is said to be now dating Safari Samuels from Love and Hip Hop, you guys. He just had some type of birthday bash for himself, and a lot of the Love and Hip Hop cast members were there. A few other celebrities were there as well. Larsa was there hanging all over Safari. They were showing, giving out a little PDA, hanging out. Y'all know they say he got a big one, girl. So maybe somebody passed the word around to old Larsa, honey, because she done jumped on Safari, honey, with his old, he's a cornball to me. He's a cornball. He's irresponsible. I don't like the way he's done Erica Mena, and not that I'm taking up for her, because I don't really like her at all. She irks the hell out of me. But the way he walked away from her with those kids, and I get why he walked away, because her ass is batshit crazy. But he attention seeking. But he is now dating Larsa Pippen's, honey, Scottie Pippen's old wife, child. She's getting around. Y'all know I told y'all last week she was in a relationship with Future. She slept with rapper Future, who put her in a song and embarrassed her. Okay? So she's making her way around the industry with all these guys, and it's not a good look, girl. It's giving that you thought hopping. You doing a lot of thought hopping, Larsa. You need to cool your drawers down out here, sis, and go sit your ass down. I get that you've been hanging with the Kardashians, or Kardashians is what I like to call them. And they're teaching you their way of life, honey, from schlong hopping from one person to the next. But you might want to slow it down, especially being with Safari, who's been with a plethora, a boatload of hoes out here. Like, that's not a good look, and that's definitely not a flex. That's not a flex at all. At all, okay? Moving on, honey. Miss Netta. Y'all know Charles and Netta. We got to talk about Miss Netta, honey. Miss Netta is backpedaling on her comments after threats of cancellation. People are threatening to cancel Miss Netta for her remark that she made about black women. All right? People not feeling her ass after that, and they are threatening to cancel and silence her and Charles as a result, okay? And she don't want that, because y'all know that's all they want to be is famous. Now, they says that Netta says that I didn't mean it in the way that you guys took it. That's what she's trying to say. But you were very much so clear about what you said, sis. And I do have her statement in its entirety. Now, Netta says that she is not trying to be no mother effing black woman, okay? Because, I'm going to say she, he, all right? Because I don't know what that thing identifies as. I'm about sick of Netta. Okay? She says that she has some of the baddest things said about her as a black woman. Well, you said you don't want to be a black woman, but then you identifying as a woman. Netta goes on to say that she wants to be a white woman because they're more smarter, and said the black women act so damn ignorant and act like they don't know how to get shit. I don't know what she meant by that. So now that she made this statement, people are trying to cancel Netta. People are saying do not support and or watch them anymore, because since you have this much anger and vitriol and hate towards black women while you're trying to be one, you dress as one, you have on all this damn makeup caked up, which you should have all this damn makeup on because your skin is giving crunch bar. I said that shit before. But people are threatening to cancel Netta, and now she's trying to backpedal and backtrack and say that the comment that she made is not what she actually meant, that we took it wrong. No, we know how to dissect what you said and understand and comprehend that you were being disrespectful towards black women when you indeed yourself want to be one. I mean, ain't no other way to slice the cake. That's just what it was. And that's something else you're going to have to learn. If you're trying to be famous, you're going to have to watch your mouth, because you can say the wrong thing and that will definitely cut you out and have your ass canceled real quick, to where won't nobody F with you. Look at what happened to Monique for the longest. Well, nobody checking for Monique when she got to running her damn mouth. She got to talking about Oprah and Tyler Perry and everybody else, and they canceled her ass. You didn't hear nothing about Monique. Fell off the face of the earth. And the same will happen to you, Netta. If you don't get your shit together out here, sis, you got to watch your damn mouth. Got to watch your mouth. So let's move on, child. Let's move on. A 12-year-old Tennessee girl has been charged with unaliving an 8-year-old cousin by smothering her. When I saw this story, I said, oh, I want to talk about it. So sad. Now, they're saying that the security cameras at her grandmother's house captured the entire act on camera. It says that the incident happened over an iPhone, you guys. So they were arguing and carrying on over an iPhone. The 12-year-old was arguing with an 8-year-old over an iPhone, at which the 12-year-old decided that she was going to smother the 8-year-old girl, and the whole thing was captured on the grandmother's camera within their home, or within the grandmother's home. Now, the 8-year-old, there says that she cleaned up the body and repositioned it as if nothing ever happened. All of that was captured on video, all right? Now, they're saying that the 8-year-old is said to be charged with homicide and will be tried as an adult. So they really get ready to sock it to her ass. It looks like it might have been something that she may have planned, or I don't know, maybe she snapped. And these kids nowadays with these damn phones, it's amazing. It's amazing how these kids act over a phone. Take their phone if they get on punishment and see how crazy they act. I saw another story, and not to get off topic too much, where this girl actually unalived her mother for taking her phone while she was on punishment. She unalived her mother for taking her phone while she was on punishment. What kind of kids are we raising? That an iPhone is your entire life, and if they take that device away from you, that you can't function in life. Or you got to become this violent individual because you can't have your phone back. Nigga, I pay for this phone. I wish my son would. I pay for this phone, bought this phone. You're not getting ready to tell me what you're going to do and not do. 1, staying in my house. 2, having access to something that I purchased. 3, you still a child. And 4, you don't run shit around here. That's my attitude. I told you I'm old school when it comes to the parenting. You will not talk back. And if I tell you you're on punishment and you're not getting that phone, you're not getting it. Buck up and lay down. That's how I feel. These kids nowadays, you got to put your foot down, or you got to put it up their ass. For real. Tough parenting. Tough love sometimes. This is sad that this 12-year-old is now getting ready to have her entire life taken away from her over a phone. Over an iPhone. That shit ain't worth it. That's not worth it. Let's get a little bit more tough parent. I ain't trying to tell people how to raise their kids, but your kids are, like they said, Whitney Houston said, the kids are the future. They are. So if you suck as a parent, you just allow your kids to do whatever. They have no rules, regulations, no boundaries. You're raising the next prison participant. I'm going to say it again. Don't get mad with the police when they pull them over and they pull that little black nightstick out and have to correct their ass or taser them because you're not raising them at home. Discipline start at home. If your kids are acting out at school, 9 times out of 10, they're doing the shit at home. And if you're not correcting that behavior at home, you are raising menaces to society. You can't get mad at nobody outside the home for correcting them. Because they're not going to have that same love and adoration for your child that you do. So you go ahead and correct that behavior so that somebody else who you don't want to be the authoritative figure in your child's life will do it. Because the police they're not going to have any love or patience with your child when they get to acting up. Their first go-to is the manhandle. especially if you're raising a black child. We're gonna be 100. We already know how that shit happens. We know how that happens. So if you don't want nobody correcting your child, you better do it. Or somebody else who you don't want to step in and do it, they gonna handle your child. And it's not gonna be in the way that you want them to do it. All right? Prayers for this little 12-year-old child, because that's got to be a scary situation for her to be tried as an adult. She probably sitting in court or in that courtroom not even knowing what the hell is going on as a 12-year-old. Yes, she knows that she committed a crime, but she don't know the weight of what she's done and what's getting ready to happen to her. The sad part, being in a situation day after day after day with your innocence taken away from you. She's never going to recover from this. Mentally, it's going to take a huge toll on her to be tried as an adult. She ain't going to understand that. She's just going to know she's locked in a place that she can never get out of because she did something bad. At 12 days, I mean, you know, she understands she did something wrong, but she don't understand the, you know, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. I saw the video. I said, oh my God. It's sad. But let's move on. All right. So Kamala Harris, by now you guys have heard that Joe Biden has dropped out of the presidential election. When I saw that, I said, oh God, why, Lord? But as I began reading up and trying to do my homework on this situation, they're trying to say that he may have dementia or some health issues at which he will not be able to fully be able to direct his attention to the presidency. So I get it why he did it. But my whole thing is now, y'all know how the American people feel about black women just a woman period, trying to step up into the presidential seat. They're not ready for that shit. Now, Kamala is getting a lot of great endorsements. Barack Obama is endorsing. The Clintons are endorsing, and other people as well, other presidents as well. Other people are stepping in and endorsing. That's great. Now they're saying that Kamala, honey, she's already raised the $48.5 million surge, okay, for her election or whatever. It says this the small dollar donors raised over $48.5 million on Act Blue in the first 5 hours of Vice President Kamala Harris's presidential campaign. That's pretty good. So she does have people that's backing and supporting her. I support her as well because I am voting blue, but it makes me very nervous that she is running against Trump, and the amount of people who are now saying that they're not voting for her because she is a female, a black woman or whatever. They're like bringing up a whole lot of stuff about her having a lot of black men locked up. I saw that online. They were like being stupid and not voting for somebody because of because of their sex or their race or nationality. That's dumb as hell when you know that person is going to get in there and make the right decisions. And I don't usually talk politics over here, but when I saw that, I said, oh God, it makes me nervous that people are not going to vote for her because she's a female. I mean, they weren't ready for when Hillary Clinton's ass tried to run and get up in there. They're not ready for a woman. They're not ready for a woman. A lot of people were saying that she should get Michelle Obama to be her VP or whatever, to kind of back her. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know. But I mean, Kamala Harris is very intelligent. She's very smart. I think that she knows what she's doing. I don't feel like they would have chosen her to be the VP if she didn't. But do I think she's the right person for the job? She has to be, because what other choice do we have at this point? But my fear is that a lot of people who were going to vote blue are now going to be voting for Trump because of the fact that she is a female. I kind of got nervous by that. A lot of people were saying that they want to leave the country now due to the possibility of Trump winning this election again. Trump made a little statement too, saying that people talking about they want to get their passports up to leave the country. He's saying that people may not be able to get back in the country if that's the case. So now you want to block people for coming back into the country if they decide to leave because you become president. That's some stupid shit, for real. A lot of celebrities were saying, yeah, we about to get the hell up out of America, baby, because, yeah, no, we're not trying to be under Trump. We're not trying to be under Trump. I hear a lot of people saying they ready to get the hell up out of here. People are renewing passports. People are ready to go because they are afraid that this man is getting ready to be back in there and on that MAGA bullshit. We don't got time for that. We have so many issues in America that need to be addressed. We don't have time for people to be on this racial bias bullshit. That's what I'm gonna call it. We don't have time for that. his intentions aren't pure in terms of trying to be the president. It's more of a clout chase, and it's more of a get back for him to be in office versus him getting in there and making the right decisions to do what he needs to do. And I don't feel like he should be able to run again after so many people lost their lives due to COVID because he sat back not making the right decision, focused on the wrong thing. We lost millions of people to COVID because Trump's ass didn't do what he was supposed to do. So how do we know a second time around as a felon? That's another reason why his ass shouldn't be in there with all the felonies. The nigga don't even pay his taxes. Like, how is he getting back in office? I don't get it. The same thing you lock people up for, he's allowed to do and then run for office. You lock up Wesley Snipes and Lauryn Hill for not paying taxes, but Trump's ass can skate by for years and years owing millions in back taxes. But he gets to run the country? What kind of world are we living in, y'all? But hopefully this situation works. If you've never ever voted a day in your life, this is a time where you need to go register to vote, guys. I'm pushing that. Yeah, if you've never voted before, please go register to vote. So that come November, you guys can make the right decision. I'm gonna say vote blue. I don't like to tell nobody who to vote for. I'm gonna say vote blue. That's who I'm voting for. We don't want somebody in office that's on an ego tripping, on some ego tripping bullshit. And that's exactly what Trump is going to be doing. She definitely needs to defeat him. I believe she can do it, but she needs the right amount of support in order to do it. And in order to have that support, we need people out there registered to vote and get into the polls when it's time to vote and doing what they need to do. All right? I see the blue in there. I see the blue hearts. Absolutely. I don't usually do, y'all know I told y'all I don't usually do politics, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Unfortunately, he cannot run. He cannot run, and they're saying that it has something to do with him having dementia. So prayers for him, guys. He just got over, well, he's still, I think, dealing with having COVID. He said he felt good, but we'll see what it's giving. Prayers to him, though, okay? They were saying that President Obama was encouraging him to step down. So maybe he knew the importance of his health not being to where it needed to be for him to run again. Maybe he was just having a heart-to-heart saying, hey, you might want to step down because it's going to be a lot for you having to deal with your health and trying to do this presidential thing because it's a lot of stress, okay? So they said that he did encourage him to step down. So we'll see what it's giving. Just prayers, guys. Prayers. Trump is doing a lot. Now, speaking of Trump did speak out after Joe Biden decided to drop out of the presidential race, saying that crooked Joe Biden was not fit to run for president as if he is. It says that all of those around him knew that he wasn't capable of being president. Trump says that he will remedy the damage done by Joe Biden quickly. No, I don't believe that either. I have to laugh sometime at Trump. I have to laugh sometimes. Like, you couldn't remember this shit when you was in office, and now you come in here talking about he's crooked. Look at all the shit that you being charged with, Trump. Like, didn't you have a mugshot behind all the shit that you were doing? I ain't seen no mugshot of Biden yet, but we did see one of you. So if you want to start out your little statement by calling somebody crooked, you might want to go back and edit that and take that out of there, because, sir, if anybody's crooked, it's definitely you. Like, for real. And it's crazy that people are still sitting here supporting and endorsing him. That is some crazy bullshit. But let's move on, child. I'm over him. I am over it. All right, so female rapper Cashapp says that she is single. You guys, weeks after giving birth to her baby girl. Now, this is her second child. Cashapp, she went on to say, she gave a statement. She says that I am not willing to deal with anything just to keep my family together. So obviously she and her boyfriend, fiance Tracy, were dealing with some very serious situations. I'm going to say probably before the baby was born, or probably before the baby was even. It sounds like they've been having some issues for quite some time now. She's decided to break up with him and just co-parent and be single. She's not putting up with his mess. He did a little video where he was saying he fine, he ain't worried about it, he gonna be all right and all that. Well, she is the money maker in that situation, so yeah, I guess it's back to oodles and noodles for your ass, because you kind of had it good sitting up under her, spending her money. She's taking care of you, and y'all raising those two kids together. She just had, I don't even think that baby is a month old yet, but she decided to cut her losses and get far away from his ass, and that's it. She pretty much says that, she says that I don't give a F about y'all saying that I have two kids by him now. She says that I'm single, and I'm just going to be a single mother. So shout out to her for making the decision that she felt is best for her, because so many women a lot of times stay with these men because they have kids and be miserable and go through so much stress and agony. Maybe he was jealous of her because she was the moneymaker. I don't know what their dynamic is and carrying on her, but she has decided that she's going to be single, and I support and I respect her for making the decision that she felt is best for her. Don't stay with no Cyrus because you got no baby by him. For what? For what? I ain't staying with nobody I got to argue with and got to do all that shit with. I ain't doing that. But let's move on, child. Shout out to her, honey. And congratulations on the baby girl. Cute baby, too. All right. Rapper OT Genesis says that his baby mama, twin Malika Hack rather, offered him $100,000 to have another baby with her after she made a few story posts on IG about co-parenting, and he said no. He was like, F that $100,000. She must be the baby mama from hell if he's turning down $100K. I said, damn. They already have a son together. All right, y'all may remember who Malika Hack is. If y'all remember the movie with T.I., with the girl on that new Lauren London. What's the movie where they were skating and doing all that? It's the twins that were on that movie with them. All right, so Malika is one of the twins that was on the movie where they were skating, child. What's the name of the movie? Y'all know. Just put it in the chat. Anyway, she's the one who had a baby with rapper OT Genesis, and she's asking ATL, thank you. She was from the movie ATL, where she and her twin sister played in the movie with T.I. and Lauren London, when they were doing all that skating and stuff. But anyway, so she's offered him $100,000 to have another baby with her because she wants her kids to have the same father. But he's like, hell to the no. I ain't about to do that. You better get somebody else to do it. You better get somebody else to do it. That's a lot of money, though. I said, damn. So she responded by saying that I still love you and I still speak highly of you every time. Then she gave a blue heart emoji, okay? I was like, child, why you got to be out here begging this man? He put her on blast, too. So obviously he's not feeling her for him to put her on blast. That sounds like a private conversation that the two of them may have had. So I don't feel like that was right for you to put it out for the public to see that. If that's something that you guys were discussing and trying to work out, that should have been between the two of you. So why you made that public, I'm not sure. But go off. All right, let's talk a little bit about Uncle Wanda, honey. Uncle Wanda went live to say that she is tired of people hating on her. What we're hating on, I don't damn know. She also goes on to say that she is full of regret as she relates to Kiki and says that they spilled the tea about Kiki too soon. Now, I told you guys in another video that they're doing some type of investigation on Kiki's death and surrounding her death, and the insurance people are not paying her husband right now until after this investigation goes through, because a lot of statements were made about Kiki and her passing. One statement was that she passed peacefully with her family. Another one was that she passed away in her car. Something was wrong with her car. Another one was that her husband found her in the garage and all this other stuff. We've been hearing a lot of stuff. And then the family released something. So I'm not sure what the hell happened. We just know that Kiki is not here anymore. But Wanda went live to say that she feels that she may have spilled the tea too soon. I don't know what the hell she means by that, but this is my thing. There's already an investigation. You might want to shut your damn mouth before you just stop them from getting any money completely. She does have a insurance policy, which that would go to her husband, but it's not a good look when people continue to, like people like Wanda, continue to talk about situations you may not know anything about. Like, stop talking. Stop fucking talking, because you're hindering things. You don't think that I'm sorry, I'm here, guys. Ugh. When we get close to the airport, it'd be like a little buffering. My bad on that. But yeah, if Wanda can just be quiet, stop putting out statements. If you're grieving, you shouldn't even be online. I said it the other day. You should not even be on social media, period. Stop doing videos. Stop talking about Kiki. Let her rest. She's in the ground now. Let her rest. Let the insurance people do whatever it is that they got to do so that this situation can be cleared up. But every time you go and making a statement, they are taking these things into consideration. So stop talking. Nobody appointed you to be the spokesperson for Kiki. You didn't even like Kiki. Yeah, that was your niece, but you didn't even like her. And you still running your mouth. Now, Wanda also goes on to say that she has a prayer closet in her house. I said, that's some bullshit. When do you have time to pray? Because your ass stay on social media talking shit. Now all of a sudden you got a prayer closet. It's amazing how Marcella has become this person who is all about God, 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 and sitting on her channel with this damn Bible every time she go live trying to convince people that she's this Christian now. Now Wanda is on the mess. Wanda on the mess. Now talking about she got a prayer closet that she go into where she be praying because she's trying to change to be a better person. Now, I'm not saying, I'm not knocking it, because everybody does have things going on in their life to where they say, you know what, it's like an epiphany. You know what, I might need to change some things about my life. There's all this stuff going on around me. My family members are dropping like flies and people are dying left and right. Maybe I should change some things about myself. That I can respect. But it's the fake shit for me. Because you said in the video that you're trying to change your life and you're trying to change the person that you are and that you've been. But then you go on to say that you got to read some people down, but you're going to wait until you do your video on Tuesday. So which one is it? Are you changed? Did the Lord up and change you? Or are you just saying that because you want people to have some sympathy for you and stop tearing your ass off for the way that you hopped up there and was doing that the other video that you did, talking about you love Kiki and you fix things with Kiki. But then you said further in the video that you don't, we had a little talk. I mean, we okay. We were okay when she died. We had like a little talk. Like it sounded like you were unsure. But you still talking. Kiki's name is still in your mouth, which further lets me know that her spirit is haunting you because you didn't fix things. Every time you open your mouth, it's Kiki this, Kiki that. Her spirit is haunting you because you didn't fix things with her. She's troubling your spirit, Wanda. Kiki is troubling your spirit, Wanda. You can't stop talking about her. Now Wanda goes on to say that she sees all of her deceased family members, including her mother, all the time because they come and visit her. Okay. She also says that, like I said, that the Lord done up and changed her. Now, we'll see, Wanda. Actions speak louder than words. You have been known to lie. You have been known to lie. We done caught you in a few lies. Like you said, black won't close, and it was. Your daughter and your son-in-law, well, they ragged their ass just on TV Saturday night saying that it was closed, and you saying it wasn't. So we do know you have the capacity to lie from time to time. So I don't be believing none of that shit you be saying. Like, period. Period. Now, she was on live trying to check people about her lying. People were telling her in the comments, girl, you lying, you lying. So she was getting upset and telling people that, okay, see, now I'm trying to change. Y'all in the comments saying that, telling me, that I'm a liar and all this, and I'm not a liar. And she's, trying to check people about her changing and being this different person. But she's saying that y'all should be telling me, y'all should be telling me condolences versus hopping on here and coming for me like that because I'm grieving. So you want people to feel sorry for you because you're grieving. But it's not appearing that you're grieving. It's appearing that you're trying to clear up things and you're talking too much. Normally people who lost family members back to back to back, they're not hopping on social media and doing all these videos that they don't get paid for. I said it before. That they don't get paid for, trying to convince people of things that we don't give a damn about. I don't care if you're a changed person. I don't care. And I don't think any of the other viewers care as well. She also says that she heard what people were saying about Funky Dineva and that she's going to also address that on her show on Tuesday. Because people been tearing her up about that. Like, you've been talking about everybody else, and Funky Dineva sitting out here speaking negatively about Kiki, and you ain't said shit about that. So now she's saying, yeah, I've been hearing what y'all been saying about the Funky Dineva situation, and that I didn't address that. And I'm going to address it on Tuesday when I go live. So we're going to see what she says and or addresses when it comes to Funky Dineva. Because you had plenty of time to do it. And I don't only feel like the only reason that you're doing it is because people were going off on you about it. People were checking you about not checking him. So now because you feel bad that you've been getting told off, now you're going to sit here and address him. It's the fake shit for me. Okay. I don't understand why you're addressing it now. You should have been did it. Okay. But go off, Wanda. Go off, Wanda, and keep going off. Let's move on, honey. Let's get into some Real Housewives of Atlanta news. Drew Sidora reveals that she is still living in the same house with Ralph Pippen after they filed for divorce. Well, she filed for divorce. Which has been over a year now. She says that the judge has ordered Ralph to stay in the basement because he refused to leave the house. Now, that's some bullshit. I said, see why I see why he and Martell hang together, because they do the same shit. When Mel was leaving Martell, instead of him moving out as she asked him to do so that she would not have to uproot her 4 children, Martell refused to move out of the house, which then that forced Melody to leave, could not get the beds. There were clothes that she couldn't get. So she had to uproot her children and move to a different place so that they could be comfortable, while he stayed in that house that they still wound up having to move out of, because you couldn't afford to stay there. All for being an asshole. All for being an asshole. So now Drew Sidora is saying that Ralph refused to move out of the house and went through the courts, in which they allowed him to stay in the house, and he is living in the basement. That makes it hard for her to be able to move on after a whole year of filing for divorce. Their divorce is not yet finalized, so she's having to deal with that bullshit. I would not like that. If I filed for divorce from you, I don't want to live with you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to deal with you, because in my mind, I'm done. If I want to move on, if I want to go on a date, if said person want to come and pick me up to take me out on a date, your ass is in the basement. I'm pretty sure all in my damn business. Like, that's giving too much. And I don't want to see you bringing women over to have your little moments. Like, that's giving too close for comfort. Instead of him moving out, getting his own apartment and or place to start over, because her kids are there. They got 3 children. You could have moved your ass out. It's easy for you to move out versus her with 3 kids. And I said the same thing about Mel and Martell. He should have moved his ass out. Why are you preventing her from moving on? Why are you making it harder for her and your children? You're one person. You're a grown-ass man. You earn money from the show. You could have got you an apartment. Let her stay in that house where her children's bed and clothes and everything else is. She shouldn't have had to uproot. And now Drew is going through the same thing, coincidentally, and them 2 clowns hang together. They hang together. I said, oh, hell no. That shit would have made me mad. That would have made me all kinds of mad right there. I would not have liked that at all if that were me. Because when I'm done with a person, I'm so done. I'm so done. I know Drew I know she's pissed about that shit. So he done went ahead of her and went through the courts to ask the judge to allow him to live in the basement while they're going through their divorce. I said, oh, hell no. What y'all think about that? That's some bullshit. That is some bull-ish. All right. Shout out to Ralph and Drew, child. I hope they figure this shit out. I hope they go in and finalize what needs to be finalized so they can move the hell on, child. I would not want that. But Ralph and Martell got the same mentality when it comes to respecting women and moving on. All right. Let's move on, child. Per Marceau and Maurice, these 2 clowns, they don't have no freaking storyline. So now they're doing this whole, they want the comeback group to come back together, child. They want the comeback group to come back together because they don't have a freaking storyline. Let's go on and get into talking about that. Because I said, child, of course y'all know Maurice did an interview with Dustin Ross. All right, we're going to kind of touch on some points that that kind of stuck out to me, all right? He did this little interview, child, with Dustin. And he had a whole lot to say. And I don't like the way Dustin always direct questions to the person that he's interviewing about somebody else or another cast member. Take my glasses off. Another cast member of the show. All right. Now, Maurice was saying that the comeback group needs to resume because they were better when the group was together. No, you had a storyline when the group was together because y'all had a chance to meet up. Melody was there. It was all about the screen time. Maurice is not getting a lot of screen time, if you guys noticed, this season. Okay. Very sporadic. And then if he does get screen time, he's piggybacking off somebody else's issues. Case in point, with the whole Sonny and Moses situation, he made a point to make his way over there at Nell's party to be asking them their personal business about their marriage. Then he's going to ask Sonny and Moses to have a double date with he and Kimmy, which then gave them some screen time, which then gave them kind of a storyline, because then he tried to make himself look like he was counseling them in their relationship and or marriage. But then you sat at the table and said you kind of understand where Sonny and Moses is coming from and that you kind of like them, and now that you understand them. But then you got on your Dustin Ross interview and you said that that it's effed up, the situation between Sonny and Moses. So which one is it? Do you either understand what they're going through and you sympathize with the fact that these are 2 people that fell in love, because that's what you said, but then on your Dustin Ross interview, you said that the situation between Moses and Sonny is all effed up. Okay. Yeah. That's what you said, Maurice. Now, he also mentions in his Dustin Ross interview that he has 3 daughters. I never knew that. I knew he had a son. I never knew he had 3 daughters. So it's giving that now you want to kind of throw that out there and pitch that maybe to Carlos in terms of saying, hey, I got 3 daughters. Maybe let's make that my storyline so I can get more screen time. Because he and Kimmy are not getting a lot of screen time this season. As you guys know, they're going into the second part of filming for for season 8. Okay, which that's going to be resuming here soon. They've already started filming. From my close sources, they're letting me know that they've already started filming the second half of season 8. All right. So I didn't even know that he had 3 older daughters, one of which he said works with him at the credit repair place. Okay. But Maurice says that he does want the core 6 to get back together because he says that the dynamic of the show is not the same. He feels that Melody should apologize to Martell and that Martell should apologize to Melody. It's not that simple. And you being this attorney, Maurice, that's something that you should understand. It's not that simple for somebody to apologize and then go film together. There are legalities that's attached to this situation with Melody and Martell to where they cannot be in the same space. It's called a restraining order, if you know what that means, Maurice. Okay? It's called a restraining order. Martell did a lot of things that he shouldn't have done, which now has stopped the 2 of them from filming together. Unfortunately, maybe that did stop you from having a storyline and being able to piggyback off Mel and everybody else. But that's just the way the ball falls. Deal with it. Find something else to talk about. Talk about your credit repair place. Why you don't talk about those things versus asking Mel and Martell to make up, saying that it's ridiculous that they both done things and they need to apologize to each other. She don't need to apologize for shit. He put out revenge P on her. He cheated on her and had a baby on her. I mean, he's done interviews trashing her. He's abused their children. Martell has done a lot. I mean, hell, one of the episodes, episode 1, didn't you and Marceau go and talk to Martell? To try to talk some sense into him, to tell him he need to get his shit together. But then you turn around in the Dustin Ross interview and try to make it sound like it's Mel's fault that you guys aren't, that the show is not the way it used to be. He said that the show was magic when Mel and Martell got along and when they filmed together. Well, it's not going to be the same. Martell effed up the magic. If I was Mel, I would not want to film with him either. I'm not about to lace your pockets from this damn show, filming scenes with you while you talking shit about me and parading your side chick and that child in my damn face. I ain't about to do it. And especially when you abusing my children and steady taking me back and forth to court, which that's taking money out of my fucking pocket, out of your children's mouth that you don't even pay fucking child support for. So Maurice, you should have more sense enough to know how this works. Because the only reason that you asked Monster to come and stay with you is so that you wouldn't have to pay Kiowa. You already know how this shit works. Like, stop it. And it ain't none of your business what go on between Mel and Martell. See, what you should have told Dustin when he asked you what you thought about the situation between Mel and Martell is, I would have said, you know what, with all due respect, that's their situation. I'm not going to speak on that. I would rather speak on what's actually going on with me and Kimmy. I would have just said that. But every single interview, and I know that Carlos is behind it, he's asking all the cast, what do you think about Mel and Martell? Mel and Martell. What the fuck does that have to do with what is going on with you in your life, Maurice? Which is nothing. You and Kimmy don't have a storyline. So it's weird to me that y'all are even back on this show. Why are y'all back this season? Why are you back this season? Kimmy, you don't even like Sonny and Moses, but then you sit your ass up there and act like, oh yeah, they're my best friend, just so you can film a scene, only to turn around and film a scene next coming episode with Tisha and Destiny talking shit about them. When you just sat there and said, oh, I get it. I get it now. I kind of respect why you guys are going through that. I see you guys married. I see you guys are happy together. But then when you get with Tisha and Destiny, it's something else. You two-faced it, Kimmy. Kimmy is giving you two-faced it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, I'm getting this whole thing with this whole Tisha and Marceau's black business being shut down. I'm hearing that something was going on with their liquor license being expired while they on TV lying and perpetrating. I'm hearing that their liquor license were expired, okay? They take no accountability because they are business people who are only in business for clout. You don't know how to run a fucking business. You don't know how to run a fucking business, which is why you were sued for fraud and misrepresentation with Zen Garden, okay? Let's talk about that. But I'm hearing that their liquor license were expired because you cannot be serving liquor. You cannot have a bar where people are coming to the establishment to order drinks and your liquor license are expired. That's one. There were several code violations, I'm hearing, which is another reason why it was shut down. So it ain't got shit to do with the millimeters coming up in there and calling people, calling down there to the commissioners and everybody having y'all shut down, because an investigation, like I said last night, will have to be done first. They're not just going down and shutting you down because a millimeter called down there and said, oh, they got too many people down there at Black. Oh, that's an automatic shutdown. That's not how it works. So while you playing in the viewer's face, Marceau and Tisha, because y'all ass don't have a storyline this season either. It's amazing how y'all are piggybacking off other people's situations and misfortunes as well. While y'all are sitting up lying and Tisha fake crying situations about Black when y'all already knew what the shit was about. You already knew why it was shut down. Y'all were parking in the funeral parlor parking lot. We heard about that. There's a church that's near Black where you guys had people parking there as well without permission, and they were complaining about that, okay? So that is why the city shut it down, because you guys were allowing things that should not have been allowed. So while you're blaming other people for your misfortunes, you might want to look into why you weren't following the rules and regulations, okay, of what's going on. Yeah, that's what needs to be done. That's what needs to be done. Now, we're going to skip ahead, guys, because I do have some other stuff which I may save for my pop-in later on, okay? Yeah. But y'all got bogus storylines. Bogus storylines. But the fans of Love and Marriage Huntsville are asking that the show definitely stop talking about this Destiny, Moses, and Sonny storyline, because they're tired of it. They're asking, like, is there anything else going on that they can talk about? Because y'all are wearing us out about this Sonny and Moses situation. We are tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of seeing Destiny's ass sitting up there making faces about this Sonny and Moses situation, and that she's tired of them talking about moving to Huntsville. Well, dear, listen, that's just what it goes. That's how it goes. If they're going to be filming this show, obviously they're going to have to be in Huntsville. Just like they told Stormy when she was talking about coming on Love and Marriage Huntsville when she was living in Mississippi. Okay? They told her, baby, you're going to have to move to Huntsville because that's where the show is being filmed. You guys cannot live in St. Louis and be flying back and forth and driving back and forth trying to film scenes when your ass is not where you need to be. So that's probably why they're moving, due to what production and maybe Carlos is telling them that they need to do. So Destiny, I'm pretty sure you know that's how that works. So while you sitting on TV faking and acting like you so distraught about them moving, I'm pretty sure that you knew that this is something that was going to happen, okay? But the fans are saying they're tired of the storyline between them. Sonny has said that she and Moses have several businesses and other things that they're willing to talk about because they too are tired of filming with and are talking about this Destiny situation. It's done. They're married. Destiny, you continue to do your little mental Mondays trying to debunk the fact that they're married. That's not helping you. It's only making you look like a hater. It's only making you look more unhinged than you are, sis. You had your little friend on there, little, what's his name, little Ace, whatever it was we talked about, where he was saying, oh, yeah, I saw somewhere where their marriage is not even legit. They're not even really married. They are married, legally married. There's paperwork out there showing, there's marriage license showing that they're married. So the fact that you're so invested in what they're doing, Destiny, versus trying to level your life up and get yourself out of the space that you're in is really, it's really amazing. I think that you should focus more on business versus what's going on with Sonny and Moses. I think they're fine. They have several LLCs, several businesses that they're working in. I don't feel like it has anything to do with you. Like you said in the episode Saturday, it's none of my business, and it's not. It's not. It says that Dust Mite needs peace. I agree. But that's our show for today. I'm going to save the rest of what we need to talk about for the pop-in, okay? Hopefully you guys join us then later on today. I appreciate you all 714 joining us. Good God. Please go ahead and run those likes up as well. Those of you in the bushes, please run the likes up as well. I appreciate you all joining. Love you guys down. Thank you to my mods, KBR. Tyra, my apologies for forgetting you yesterday, girl. I was talking so fast and trying to get off live. But thank you, Tyra, for modding. Thank you, KBR. Thank you, Linda Gamble. And thank you, did I miss anybody? KBR, Tyra, Linda Gamble, and did I miss somebody else? Is that it? Is that all my mods? Okay. So, yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. And thank you to all the content creators that joined us as well, okay? I appreciate you guys for working so hard and supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys. I see you, Messy Hills, ATL. Thank you so much, Dear Retalk. I know you hear Truth TV Podcast. This is just off the top of my head. Thank you guys. Aries Girl Podcast. Yeah, for those of you that are here, thank you guys for being here. All right, you guys have a blessed Monday. I will see you guys